My name is Jalen.H. These are going over our 3.9 screencast. The first of the other two that we have to record is just explaining a lesson that I've created and going over it. So I just wanted to create that for my special education students, and I thought a great way to learn about that while keeping it simple was learning about coins and money. So jumping right into it, my intended audience is elementary or middle school special education students. The learning objective will be students being able to identify common coins and understand their values. So question number one, jumping into the lesson, is why is learning about money important? I simplified it by saying that money helps us buy things we want and we need. Learning to identify coins is an important life skill. Using money in financial aspects that our students might use later in life, it's very important to give them that flexibility and that understanding. So the first we have is a penny. I want to let my students know that a penny is worth 1 cent. And a way to remember it is that it has Abraham Lincoln on the front. The value of a penny is 1 cent. So we're breaking it apart by what it is, distinct ways to identify it, and its numerical value. Next, we jump into a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents, and a nickel has Thomas Jefferson on the front. The value of a nickel is 5 cents. So we're jumping into what it is, how to identify it, and the number value that's there. Afterwards, we have the awesome dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. The dime has Franklin Roosevelt on the front, and the value is 10 cents. We're going over what it is, how to identify it, and its numeral value. After that, we have our quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. The quarter has George Washington on the front, and the value is 25 cents. So one more time, we're just going over what it is, how to identify it, and its value. So after that, I would just have my students jump into it from this video. So question number one for them would be, which coin is worth 10 cents? I'd pause the video, give the class time to think. They could express it to me either by verbally showing or using something like an AAC device or holding up an icon or a picture. And I'd finish it by saying it's the dime. Question number two could be something like, which coin is worth 25 cents? Yet again, we would pause and think. We would take the time to answer. And we would go from there. And obviously, we're going back to just making sure that the students can answer in a comfortable aspect that is accommodating to their needs, to their goals, to the assessments going on for them, since they're in a special education environment and a setting. So some quick real life examples that I thought might help students out. They might be able to relate to these things and understand them completely. So some real life examples that you might use coins for are buying a snack, paying for a drink, saving money, making purchases at a store. You could throw in a store name and the students might love it. You could say going to buy Squishmallows from Target, or going to buy Legos from Walmart, or going to Five Below. And they'll say, hey, I understand those products and I understand what that is. This is how I could use money to use that. So last but not least, we're just doing a quick review. Penny is 1 cent. Nickel is 5 cents. Dime is 10 cents. Quarter is 25 cents. And we always want to finish it off by letting our students know how great of a job that they're doing and how proud we are of them for recognizing what's going on and interacting. Thank you.